Happy Vlogmas Day 18. Judging by the clock on the stove, we definitely lost power last night. I slept straight through it, thank goodness. Good morning, Vlogmas Day 18. It's Tuesday, and I mentioned last night that I thought we might lose power, and we definitely did. And then some people asked about Cody, and he seems to be fine. He has seizures often. Well, a lot less often than he used to. We switched his medicine, but he does have seizures, and when he does that, he'll lose his bowels. So I think he had a seizure yesterday. Usually we witness it, so we know exactly what happened. But we didn't yesterday. So anyway, it is time to see what our mini is. All right, day 18. All right, those are some very interesting, not really Christmas colors. It's by Muddled Colors, and the color is Autumn by the Sea. And Living by the Sea, I guess I could say that looks about right. I don't know. The blue is correct, and we definitely do get some fall colors if it isn't all blown away by a windstorm first. Well, hello there. I am trying to stay awake because I have been so tired today. I finished my 5-gram mini for today. That is Autumn by the Sea, and it's very beautiful. But what's more exciting is that I have this much further to go before I am done with my second stripe. Now, I still don't know if I'm gonna end this here. I haven't bound off, it's just on waste yarn. I'll be putting the second strip and the rest of them to come on waste yarn as well. And then if I decide that's good, I'll bind off at the end or whatever. But it's 71 inches long now, so I'm about to have, what is that, 142 inches when this is done. Like, that's a lot of knitting. Anyway, I'm super excited about that. And I have a tangled mess. I also love that these are not lining up. They're not ending at the same time. It's just looking so good. The other thing is, I'm thinking this probably won't end exactly like the next mini, because that should take 2 more minis, it looks like. So that probably won't end exactly at the same spot. And hopefully I have enough to start the next one so that it makes sure to offset it again. Anyway, that's the northeasterly. The other thing I have to show you, because I got a question, is if I had cast on my weekender. So the answer to that is yes, I did. It looks humongous right now, right? Like, that's so much knitting. So let me tell you, this was a pain in the butt. The pattern calls for a tubular cast on. And I know I've done a tubular cast on before, because I'm pretty certain that's what the Harlow hat called for, but that was 2 colors. And so I tried it at least 4 times, ripped it out 4 times, because it wasn't that it was difficult for me to cast on. What was difficult was the stitches were twisting. And with that cast on, once it's twisted, I can't tell what's untwisted. And so once it would just get jumbled, like, I couldn't figure it out, and I would just rip it all out and try it again and again. And so after doing that several times, I eventually just gave up, and I went with a German twisted cast on. And you know what? I think it's gonna look great. I don't care. So without giving anything away, this is only half the stitches. Well, it's probably not even half, but this is either the front half or the back half. I don't remember. And without the stitches being stretched out, it's still fairly big on me. It looks like it's going to be wide, and that's exactly what I want it to be. So fingers crossed, I think it's going to work out. I mean, as much as you can tell from this and my semi-swatch that I did. Also, I did get some feedback that someone else used this exact same color in a sweater. She told me that you couldn't tell. She didn't alternate, and you couldn't tell. All of her skeins were the same dye lot and everything. So just gonna go for it and hope that I don't regret it. But like I said, I think with the pearl side showing, even if there was a difference, I don't think it would be as dramatic. And I can always alternate the last couple rows if I change my mind last minute. But for now, I'm not gonna alternate, which I was really glad to get that bit of advice because I was just gonna bite the bullet and do it, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, as I mentioned, I'm exhausted. Can't remember if I said this or not, but Sunday night I woke up at 1 a.m. and I was up till like 3 a.m. just awake, couldn't sleep. And then last night I woke up at 2 a.m. and was awake for a while, so I really need a good night's sleep tonight. Also, the issue with Cody, I don't know what's going on. I originally thought that he had a seizure because he'll lose his bowels, it makes a mess. But then we woke up this morning and he, like right now, he normally sleeps in a kennel, but he ruined his bed, so he doesn't have a bed for his kennel, so he has other beds in there, they just don't fit in the kennel. So we've just been letting him sleep in the garage on his bed, kind of like free to roam, which means the Chihuahuas have been sleeping in their kennel in the living room because I just don't trust him unmonitored with them. There's been some issues in the past. And so this morning we woke up to the fact that he'd gone to the bathroom in the garage, which is not a normal thing. And then today, and so we've really been reducing his food because we don't know what's going on. So this morning I only gave him a cup of food and I came home to another mess in the garage. So we haven't changed his food, he hasn't changed his medicine. I don't know what's going on, but the sooner it ends, the better. Anyway, on that lovely note, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I have to go make dinner, which I'm a little late to get started. I don't even know what it is tonight, but that's the nice thing about Prep Dish. All I have to do is pull up my menu and just pull it out of the fridge and do whatever it tells me to do. So there's not a lot of planning on my part to get that done. But yeah, after dinner I will work on my weekender some more, and I'll show you that tomorrow sometime. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day whenever you're watching this, and thank you so much to everyone who is watching, liking, and subscribing. I can't thank you more, and thank you for all the comments. It's so nice to have that conversation with you guys and get some words of wisdom from you, and just the dialogue's really nice. So thank you guys. I will talk to you soon. Bye.